Now, my What the Farage moments today, well, the first one really is pretty astonishing, and it's fuel prices. Now, oil is still trading at around about $113 a barrel. It hasn't really moved for several weeks, and yet the price at the pumps still goes up. This morning, the average petrol price was £1.70 a litre, and the average price for diesel was 181 pence a litre, although I did see, coming in through South London today, 183s and 184s on diesel. Something is happening here. I don't know. I just feel that we are being ripped off. I feel that 20% VAT on all of this is just too excessive. And we're going to get a big statement from the Chancellor, Rishi Sunak, tomorrow. He's going to put in place, we believe, these windfall taxes on oil and gas companies. But I think the price at the pump equally is as much of a concern as what people's gas bills are going to be in, say, the October of this year. And I want to appeal to anybody out there that knows this industry well, because I checked the other day, I had Howard Cox on from the Fair Fuel campaign, and I checked his numbers, and he's right. Wholesale diesel is cheaper than wholesale petrol at this moment in time by 7 or 8 pence a litre. And yet, at the pumps, diesel is between 13 and 14p more expensive than unleaded. I've tried to research this. I've tried to find the answer. I can't get to the bottom of it. I can't help feeling we're being absolutely ripped off in the most extraordinary way. But if somebody out there, please, has got the answer to this, let me know what it is. Farage at gbnews.uk. Now, are we going back to the 1970s? Strikes, strikes, strikes. Why do we bother? Because the RMT have held a ballot of their members. Their members have overwhelmingly backed strike action. It's now in the hands of their General Secretary, Mick Lynch, to decide when this is going to be. I think, as a result of the pressure that's been put on, it's unlikely to happen for the Jubilee long weekend, but it'll probably happen immediately thereafter. All I would say is this. Our rail services across the country, the firms have all been losing money. Much of it has had to be nationalised during lockdown. The system is creaking. And a lot of men and women working in the railways have hung on to their jobs when, had they been in other sectors, they probably would have lost them. And I think by going on strike at this time, by demanding a 10% pay increase and better conditions, I get it. Everyone's salaries are falling behind the rate of inflation, but right now, RMT and others, a strike will not do you or your industry any good, and I think it's likely to finish up with more of your members actually being made redundant. So please think carefully before you do it. And Prince William, an extraordinary intervention. Prince William dressed up in medical garb, photographs rather resembling what his mother used to do 25 years ago or so. And there he was at the Marsden Hospital visiting something called a man van. And that is where they're encouraging men to come in to get cancer checks, particularly prostate cancer checks. And as is well known, men tend to be quite reluctant to go and get these sort of tests and get these examinations. So Prince William's suggestion is that you give them a free pint. And if you give men a free pint, more of them will turn up and get tested for prostate cancer. I don't know whether he's right. I don't know whether he's wrong. But I do actually rather like where he's coming from.